Alright, so today we are out here at the old mullet camp in the Sebastian River Preserve State Park. And back behind me, coming soon, following me, is Dave from Florida Pirate and Matt from Florida Boy Survival. And we're going to hike out about a half a mile to get in the camp. There's rain all over the place coming tonight, so we got to get set up in a hurry and get dry. Whew. We are loaded down. And we still got to make one more trip back to the truck to get the cooler and stuff. We made it out to the mullet camp, and wow, how this area has changed over the years. They really cleared this area out, did a lot of controlled burns and all that other good stuff. We didn't bring any firewood, so I guess we're going to be foraging for it. Let's get set up. Alright, so we made it back from the truck and we retrieved the Coleman camp stove and all that good stuff, as well as our cooler with our drinks and everything and our food. And there's thunderstorms that are in the area and rain is coming. So we're up underneath the tarp shelter. It's going to be kind of like a little bit of a community shelter without having to crawl inside of our tents if it starts raining. And try to stay out of the tents as much as possible, because every time you get in there you're tracking dirt. Alright, well, let's head back over to the mullet camp and get a fire going. Matt just left to go meet Dave the pirate back at the truck, because Dave had to run to the store to get some water and stuff. And guess what? It just started raining. Alright, so as you can hear, the rain has started. We're up underneath the emergency shelter. Got a nice fire cooking. Hopefully it doesn't rain that fire out. But even if it does, we still got the Coleman camp stove here to do some cooking.
High and dry, baby. High and dry.
Ooh, the rain's really picked up and I hear thunder. Matt and Dave are out there walking. It's at least a half mile. I know they're hating life right now. Better hurry their asses back up here, get up underneath the shelter and get dry. It's not like this is the first time we've been camping in the rain. Here comes Matt. I don't know where Dave is. Matt's carrying 2 gallons of water. Hurry up, man, get out of the rain! Oh, he's got to be soaking wet. Holy cow. There's Dave. Come on, man! Wow, those guys got to be soaking freaking wet. Holy crap. Matt is soaking wet. Look at him. Now he's got no dry clothes because he sweated out his first pair of clothes. And now he just got rain on with his second set. Oh my goodness. Looks like Dave is buttoning down the hatches there, trying to get his stuff dry. Alright, so Dave got up out. He's up underneath the shelter. Got to dry out. Matt's over there struggling with his own battle underneath his redneck Riviera. He's going to have to do some drying out. Good hard rain. Man, I hope that rain doesn't put that fire out, because that wood was hard to find. There isn't a whole lot of it out here. Come on, baby, stop raining. There's Matt over there, see him? Yeah. At least he's staying dry. A little late to be coming over here to the community shelter until this rain stops. Wow, man, this rain is serious. It's been going steady for at least 20-30 minutes now, and it's actually getting worse Matt's over there just bucking water off his tarp as fast as it's laying on it. I don't know how much longer this tarp's going to hold up either. It is super pouring rain. That water's coming into shelter. The rain has completely flooded our camp. Oh my God. Ooh, that water's creeping in even closer up underneath the shelter here. Man, I know the bottom of my rucksack that's in my vestibule, it's got to be wet by now. It has to be. It's soaking out over there. It's like a pond. The whole camp is flooded. Well, the rain's starting to settle down a little bit, and I ran over to where my tent was and grabbed my rucksack. I hadn't had it inside the tent. It was just in the vestibule area of the rain fly. And you can see down there, water got into that. But luckily, there shouldn't be anything that's going to get really ruined. The entire camp is a pond. There's at least 1 inch to 2 inches of water. The fire's out. Jeez. Man, that's what's left of our nice fire we had. Holy cow. The entire campfire area is under 2 inches of water. And look, water got all the way up by the bottom of my tent. Well, lesson learned. Soak camp, 5 o'clock. Time for an adult beverage. Do you guys remember the Redneck Riviera? Well, just like a wart showing up after the work is done, now Matt's made his modifications how he should have done it in the first place, instead of sitting there bucking water the whole time trying to stay dry. All right, so we're sitting and assessing the damage from that typhoon we just went through. The worst part of everything was that nice fire we had going, it's not going any longer, and our chances of finding any dry wood is going to be slim to none. But remember, we still got the Coleman camp stove, and we can always cook on that. All right, so we are feverishly trying to rekindle this fire after that hard rain that we got, and doing everything we possibly can. Everything on the floor of the forest is soaking wet.
Your tropical storm. Let's go. Now we're getting our fire back going. So, palmettos, burn wet or dry.
Oh man, I hear more rain. Come on, we already had enough rain. Well, we were successful in getting the fire back going, but guess what? It started raining again. Now I'm stuck back up underneath my emergency shelter. Well, the evening's setting in, and you know what that means. So is the cool air. It's time to button things up. Let's see what this evening brings us. Alright, so Matt the Florida boy is decided to do a Canteen Cup Tuesday video, which he'll be putting out later this week, while using the Coleman double burner gas stove and some of our famous homemade spicy Italian sausage. Ooh, looks like Mr. Dave, the Florida pirate, he's making up some evening cowboy coffee on the Canteen Cup right over the open fire. All right, now that the evening is nestled in and we have a nice established fire and Matt the Florida boy has gobbled up his meal for the day, we've got coyotes in the area. Me and Dave are out here by the fire, and we just heard a pack of at least a half a dozen or so that's probably about a mile southwest from here. Let's see how that progresses throughout the night.
Now it's time for another episode of Cheap Beer Review.
Cheap beer!
Cheap beer! We haven't done a cheap beer review in a long time because stuff. But now we're back in the saddle doing cheap beer review. Okay, so Tim, what do you have in store for us today?
Me? I thought you brought it.
I left the beer back in the car. But one thing Tim did give me is he gave me a Swisher Sweet Grape Cigar. So I am going to partake in this grape cigar.
Enjoy.
Here's one for you if you would like another swisher.
I'm all right with that. I think
I'm gonna fire up
later.
this grape cigar. Smell that, man.
It smells like the hood.
It smells like the hood. Wow. It ain't got no end on it, so I'm just gonna lay this in.
Dirty Harry.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Rogie, you're supposed to lick the end of your cigar first.
I'll go down.
All right, so let's see what's on tap here for today. Long anticipated, overweighted, lost art of cheap beer review. Today's video,
And this is an art, by the way.
I am going to feature Matt with a can of Four Loko Gold.
I feel like I'm gonna puke already.
It's gold. See, you're solid gold. You won the gold medal, man.
Is it gold?
I don't know yet. We're gonna find that out.
My, that's a big one. Okay, so Tim brought me out the Four Loko Gold. Looks pretty loco. This is a big one, man. This is a 22 ouncer. Was this 14.5%? No, 14% alcohol. That's pretty nice.
Always save the best for you.
That's
but don't
right.
forget, because I'm a white guy, I got you a brown barf pack.
I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. All right, now I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
We have here a Coors Seltzer.
What?
Black cherry hard seltzer.
What?
Black cherry hard seltzer. And this baby's steaming too. Ooh, it's cold. Restoring our rivers.
What is the alcohol content?
This is I can't read the thing. 24 ounce, 180 calories, 4.5% alcohol. What are you, some kind of girl or something?
You got the 14%, and I got the 4.5%.
All right,
We're
so
a bunch of idiots. So, my stomach's hurting.
we're almost ready to crack these. So,
Well, the Coors Seltzer Black Cherry.
Four Loko Gold.
Because you go.
Remember, he gets to take this too. So,
All right, so I've got the Coors Seltzer Black Cherry.
it's probably black.
What did they end up doing? I mean, it's going to be like the black cherry.
I have no idea what's in any of these.
Remember drinking those cheap like Winn-Dixie sodas, the black cherries and stuff, but they always gave it a weird name instead of like Mountain Dew. It was like Mountain Lightning and stuff.
Remember the one we did and the beer was green?
I remember one that was yellow.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
But anyways,
all right, so
this is the hard seltzer by Coors. Comes in a 24-ounce can, and it comes right in at 4.5% alcohol. So even if it tastes like you know what, I'm not going to get too awfully messed up and feel like I'm drinking a bottle of rubbing
I don't really
alcohol.
know what's in here.
All right, well, I guess it's time of truth. You know, we got our asses washed out here earlier, and
Yeah.
we ended up getting a nice fire and stuff going and stuff. But you know what, this is cheap beer review.
Okay, we have dueling beers. All right, let's pop these. All right,
Ooh, look at the steam.
Yeah, look at the steam.
Coming off of mine too.
Nice little smell. Ooh, God.
Oh, that smells like a magic marker. Here.
Mine smells like shit.
It smells like that. Smell that. That's kind of like a...
It does. It smells like, remember when you were in like junior high, you used to sniff the magic markers to get a little buzz? And
But it also tastes like I said, if you go to Winn-Dixie or something, get that off-brand soda, like instead of Mountain Dew, it's like Mountain Lightning and stuff, but the black cherry size and kind of brand. But enough crap. Here's to a long overdue cheap beer review. Let's give it a shot.
I hope this works.
That went in my nose. Well, what did you think of that?
Oh my God, that was not good.
There you go.
All right.
Let me see what
The black cherry. Let's drink the magic marker beer. Ooh, God, that smells like licorice something.
Oh, wow.
Hard seltzer.
Ooh. It's so deceiving. You get that first little bit, it's like, man, this is really good. And then it gets past that second stage. And
This tastes like the worst seltzer water ever.
and it doesn't even have that much alcohol in
There's
it.
nothing Coors about this. There is nothing Coors about this at all. Coors should be punished for putting this out.
Four Local Gold, baby.
All right, try a little bit more.
I don't think I want to take that. Just about wrecked me. I'll do one for the lumps.
Wrecked him. Shit, it killed him.
Oh, I'm done with that. Well, you know what? Why don't we give it one more try? But have yours back. I want my crap back. I really didn't get a good because when I chucked this out earlier and stuff, it had a really bad aftertaste. But you're very, very brave, man. That is some awful stuff you're drinking right there.
I can't.
And the longer it stays in the back of your tongue and stuff, the worse.
Ah! Oh, I can't. God, you're right.
Of course, black cherry. This actually, I'll tell you what, after a second and third drink of this,
you could actually drink that.
This isn't horrible, all right? And seltzer is a ladies' man or whatever kind of drink. And
ladies' man.
I am not into seltzers, but I saw it on the shelf, and I knew that it was probably going to taste like crap.
In the zombie apocalypse, if you found a can of that and it's all you had, I'd drink it. I'd probably drink anything of that. This is all they deserve.
No, I'm not wasting this. This is water for the coyotes that are around our camp right now. Well, that didn't actually work out very well. We can't even do anything right.
That's all right.
Okay, so what started off as a disastrous camping trip has actually turned out to be pretty decent. The night is kind of chilled out. The wind's laid down. You got a nice, really hot fire. And it is awesome out here. All right, so Dave has really stepped up the game here at the party tonight. The old cast iron cooking on an open fire, and look at the size of that piece of meat. It got dark around here really fast. And these are some spooky woods, almost like Bull Creek Wildlife Management Area out in Osceola County. It's just something about these woods that just, you stay on your edge the whole time while still enjoying it. This is the true Florida. Oh, the banderita. All right, so I guess it's time for us to find out whether we're gonna get it in the shorts. Remember all that rain we got earlier? Yeah, it turned into Lake Mullet here in the camp, and we got soaked out. And the bottom of my rucksack that was up inside of the vestibule back here got an inch of water inside of it as well. And I'm about to find out if the bottom of that little one-man tent is rainproof or not, even though I got a tarp in there, or we're gonna have swamp ass for the night. Now if you look, I'm sitting inside my tent, but I still have my rain fly that is over top of us and stuff. And back in that area, back in that cut right there, between the outside of my tent and the rain fly is a little vestibule, right back in there. And this is where we're gonna lay our boots for the night without tracking all that garbage inside and making everything nasty.
Morning all. A little bit of a rough evening.
3 hours.
Well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning here. We're going on 7:30. And if you think we got it bad yesterday with that rain, take a look at that. That's coming this way. I think we're going to have to start packing up because we got a half-mile walk back to the truck. A nice hot cup of morning coffee. Nescafe Classico. That's really good. Every inch of everything in this camp after that rain yesterday is absolutely filthy. Dirt everywhere, everything you touch. Wow, this is gonna be a real joy packing this all up and then to go home and wash it all off. As you can see, we are packing up and getting the hell up out of here because after seeing those squalls that are on the way, time is not on our side, so we better get moving. Well, hey, that's all the time we got for this one, man. That's gonna be an adventure no time I'm going to forget. We almost got completely washed out of camp last night and everything.
No equipment was spared.
Nothing.
Everything was wet.
Everything was dirty, but you saw that rain and stuff put out that nice fire, and we were able to bring it back to life and enjoy a nice meal, a cheap beer review, all that good stuff. And we had to pack up early this morning because we're literally less than a half hour from some major storms rolling through the park and stuff. Had a great time. Hope you guys did too. Don't forget to go check out these guys' channel. Until next time, I'll see you on the next adventure. Take care.